Oh, football season brings on more calories. A handful of nachos. What? Add on about 350 calories. Add another 200 calories for a serving of boneless wings. What a shame. Time to tackle extra inches, bam, before they start piling on around the waistline. Ramaya DeCrow, CoolSculpting specialist, MD Body and Med Spa. She shares a lot more. All right, tackling fat. CoolSculpting. Yes. How does this work?
Yes, so it's a great way to redefine our body. I know myself included, as well as I'm sure many of us out there hold on to certain fat parts of our body that we just can't get rid of through diet and exercise. And through the CoolSculpting process, it's a freezing of fat cells. So once we get those fat cells down to a certain degrees, they actually process through the body, and it's a permanent result.
So we have to watch our diet, though. We have to watch the nachos and the wings and the pizza, yes. Right? All right. Well, it's tough to avoid right now putting on those extra inches. I'm thinking football and now Halloween. So why are you such a believer in something like this? Because it's easy to snack this, snack that, you know?
Well, the nice thing is I mean, some of us have been holding on to little pockets of fat since we were teenagers. But when we can be a little sensible in our diet and also get into the gym every now and then, we can at least do it for the outside of the body.
And here's some pictures.
Yes.
So the flank area.
Yeah, so I mean, unfortunately, we do get fat on the back of our back.
Yes.
And also the stomach area is probably the most popular. But, you know, to be able to get 20% of someone's fat in that certain area is quite significant. You know, like I say, if you can pinch an inch, we can get it. Well, even if you have 2 or 3 inches, it doesn't matter because we can still fit it into the applicator. We can destroy those fat cells. And you know, being in the industry for as long as I have, a lot of competitors out there, they'll promise certain things, but they just shrink them. And then if you eat those nachos, if you eat anything else, it comes right back.
So a good candidate, would you say someone who does need to lose those couple to 5 inches, or is it on a case-by-case
It's
scenario?
on a case-by-case. That's why we always say, come in, get a consultation. That way we can kind of see what your goals are, you know, if you have a trip planned, if you have something going on, or just an overall wanting to better your appearance. And at that time, we can go through the process of how CoolSculpting works. We can either go through with the treatment, which is little to no downtime, and you know, you'll be in and out of the office in 35 to 45 minutes.
And something else that's unique in your office is something that you call the sound wave, and that helps break down the fat much easier?
Yeah, so it's great because manual massage is incredibly painful. And not only that, you're not sure if you broke down certain pockets, so you can get uneven results, but with the sound wave, it's actually great because you get a really clean, efficient treatment, and it's, in my opinion, I've had it on my arms, and you don't even feel it.
And that's one of the main areas is that part, especially for women, just as we age. I mean, you can do so many of the exercises.
I've done enough tricep dips to last me, and it just didn't budge that little back of the, as we call, bat wings, and I loved it. I truly thought it was one of the greatest things that I could have done for myself.
And then also under the chin, that is something else as time goes on. I mean, it's something that we just can't help, but you can actually treat chin all the way down.
Oh yeah. The chin is great for men and women because it is a very stubborn to diet and exercise. So if you do have that, if you're holding on to it, we can actually redefine your entire jawline back out.
Well, let's go ahead and hear from a very happy customer.
Through my diet, I could control my weight, but there were always those stubborn spots that I just couldn't get to go away. And when I saw the ad and I knew that it was non-invasive and that the downtime was going to be nothing, I wanted to investigate. And so I gave them a call and went in for a consultation. During that consultation, I worked with Tina, and we talked about the areas of my body that I wasn't happy with and what was going to be within her power to fix. And so I was really excited by that and made an appointment.
It's important with tailgating season. It was just some of those calories, and we were mentioning that earlier. How does getting on, I mean, along with CoolSculpting, how does on an exercise and diet plan that really doesn't it help speed up the process in a way?
Absolutely, because when we are clean eating, you know, trying to do as much exercise as we can, not even in the gym, even things outside, if we can take walks, it's increasing our lymphatic system enough that we're breaking down those fat cells that may be stuck in our system. It's a detox system. So to be able to treat that on the inside for someone, we can treat the outside.
Awesome.
And then that, on that same note, if we're treating the lymphatic system at the same time, you can do the inward part.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for all the
you.
details. Be one of the first 15 callers, receive 25% off. Plus, if you call now, receive a complimentary sound wave treatment with purchase of a CoolSculpting package. This is a $200 value. Call today, 303-220-1100. MD Body and Med Spa paid for today's segment. Don't go anywhere.